Well, you know, it's like the tornado sirens, right? The perfect time to commit an enormous,
Amount of breaking and entering,
yeah,
right?
the
Like,
perfect time to commit an enormous amount of breaking and entering downtown is when the tornado siren is going off and nobody's questioning the loud noise because it's the first Wednesday of the month. But I assume some criminals have tried that before because it just makes sense. It just works.
well,
Um,
no, that's Todd Howard. It just works.
anyway, that's how my day has been. But here we are to have different levels of frustration with institutions. That's kind of an applicable segue. We're going to get into this. I'll see you in a second. Welcome properly to the jewelry box, to human resource management, and back to Infinifactory, which we've acknowledged previously isn't really a good match for this particular show, but I thought it was, and that's the trouble of going in without knowing anything. So here we are now. I'm joined, as previously, by Ozatron in Discord, and in chat by Groindexter himself.
The rivalry is fierce.
Yes. Still haven't taken my spot on the beginning. Well, maybe you have. Whatever. I'm not that. Not that bothered by it. So we have a couple more puzzles to finish in Production Zone 2. But we've also unlocked Resource Site 338.11. So... Oh, right. Furnished studio apartment. I remember the looking at that one. I don't know. What do you think? Continue on to the latest puzzles or fill out everything?
I would do everything. I mean, you're probably gonna want to have tried these before you go to the next level anyway.
Fair enough. Let's drone maintenance.
Wait, why are there tanks pointing at you? I just realized. Oh, that's the finished tank.
That's the drone. Well, no, this is the one that arrives to us. It's got a broken thing.
This is the broken tank, and you have to fix the tank.
Yeah, what needs to be done to it? That's the question. It needs that replaced. It looks like the barrel gets fixed.
Replace, maybe?
Yeah, that gets fixed, and the barrel. Is there anything else wrong with you?
Is it just the tip of the barrel, or is it the whole barrel?
Looks like it's just the tip of the barrel? Which might be worse. What parts...
Okay, so the reason I think this is interesting is because this level looks like the problem is that the tank is going down the line. Like, do you see what I mean? Like, you can't stop it, can you?
I mean, I have the blockers, right?
Can you, like, just put a wall in front of the tank and hold it in place so that it can't move forwards and then pull the wall back out of the way? Yeah, just do that. What happens if you do that?
Yeah, no,
Okay,
that absolutely works. That's part
Okay,
of
good. So then what you're gonna do is this is a car assembly line. You just stop the tank somewhere in the middle, replace the barrel and the whatever the fuck that thing is. This level actually looks pretty easy, all things considered.
Yeah, that's why the blockers exist, right? They will stop the thing until it receives a signal to retract. It's the reverse piston. So, for now, let's stop that thing.
The level will never complete. Yeah.
It looks.
Oh, is it that easy? That's just a fixed barrel assembly. and a no. Literally, you just get the two parts you need, like the fixed power core and the fixed barrel assembly.
So, kind of. The barrel assembly thing is delivering me 3 units per every one of the control thinger. So I think I might have to replace the whole thing, maybe?
Okay, so you want to glue together, you want to weld together a new barrel, and okay, what if you, can you use drills? You know the drill deleter thing?
Yeah.
Can you just like start by stopping the tank and like having a signal system that shoves drills through the entire barrel and power core and just obliterates them from existence, and then retracts and lets the tank go on its way?
So I have an idea on that, actually.
Yeah. Because you can't destroy the little gold armor piece in between.
Right, because we don't get
You
another
can't
of
just
those.
shave it off in a line. You have to. Yeah.
We do not get another one of those. So let's see here. We need the tank to advance, and it's fundamentally 5 units long, because we can't reliably interface with it while it's in the spawning zone, right? So it'll have to move at least forward by 1 length of itself.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm just going to build myself a mockery here. That's true. The drills can reach into the spawn, technically. But I think what I want to do here is actually have this happen when it's here. Right? So when it gets to this point, I want it to become blocked. How do I want it to become blocked? I want it to become blocked because this is in the way. Once that block is destroyed, the blocker will retract and it can advance. Okay? Right? That all tracks? So how do I get that to happen? Some kind of mechanism will be triggered by the arrival of the unit. No, wait. That's wrong. I need that to be a piston. And I need a little retaining wall there. Yeah. So some kind of mechanism will be triggered by the arrival of the completed barrel. We know that much. I should also make sure that at the same time, a new one is stopped from entering this field or will run into problems. Right? Ah, so no, in fact, you cannot push that way. I need to move this entire assembly forward a unit. Fortunately, there is a way to do that. Or is there? Oh, nope, never mind. That might have been possible before, actually. That's not how this works. Let's try that back in its original position just to make sure. Okay, yep, that actually does. That actually works perfectly. I just screwed up. And to a similar end, we will want a retaining wall there. So yeah, when this thing arrives, it will be trapped in place until the operation completes. That much we should be able to test now. Perfect. Okay. So let's put our mock-up back. We need drills to actuate on these pieces and that piece. Those are now a connected bunch of things. How do we get this to happen? how do we get this to happen? Pistons can overcome conveyors. So, if I make a blocker, the inverse piston, push this forward until such a time as the signal for that block being empty again happens, then that should drill out this whole thing. And then the moment it's not there, the conveyor should pull it back. Correct?
I don't know, you tell me. Fucking test it.
Okay, so that's not going to work because this isn't actually free-floating. So let's remove my dummy again.
No drilling appears to be occurring.
Why not? Ah, because these are attached. That's still not free-floating. That's still not attached.
Does that actually work? Can you actually push the fucking drills in?
If it's not attached to begin with, I believe I can. In which case, actually, I think the problem here is the proximity to every other component. So, if instead of doing it like that, I connect this thing, how? How do we connect this thing? Yeah, if we connect that like that, and like this, and we make the drill assembly be 1 unit up. Fuck, that's connected to that.
Run the wire one higher.
Okay, if we do it like that, I think that should work.
So basically the drill assembly falls onto the... No, it doesn't.
What's it connected to? What's it connected to? Oh, you know what? I think it's connected to...
the extended arm of the piston.
It's connected to the extender arm of the piston. Okay, so you know what we do instead?
Do it again. Move it up again. You grabbed really far down. I don't know if you wanted that.
You're correct, I don't. But also, I'm realizing that we can't... Yes, that's true. If I move the piston up 2, then it will connect as well to this system and only engage once they're in place.
Or so you thought.
Okay.
You kind of missed.
Oh, wait, no, I don't need the... I don't need the conveyor if it's already attached to the piston at the time of the puzzle starting.
Yeah.
Okay, that is better.
Can you just drop the... Can you just drop the thing onto the ground?
In which case... I think I want this to be here?
Well, that's where the... No, because isn't the piston going to push it out? So you don't want the drills need to be not where the barrel is going to be. The tank needs to stop, then the drills need to extend from their current position.
Okay, that's actually fine though, right? Yeah. Yeah, this is actually fine. Because what this... Yeah. All this means is that making this a floating thing was never necessary. Because it's already literally attached because it starts attached. But I need that to be triggered. Yeah. Perfect! Oh, not perfect. Why did that happen? Ah, right. That happened because it gets tripped again by this. So what's the solution to that? It gets tripped again by the one block that we're leaving there. If the back block triggers it... No, if the back block triggers it, then it will start extending the moment the barrel gets in the way. Okay, well, I'm ecstatic that this works this far, right? That's a great start for me understanding game mechanics. How do I solve the next problem?
Of what? Of how do you stop the sensor from freaking, like, how do you stop it from redeploying and destroying the golden thing?
Yeah.
Why don't you make it detect the tread? Why don't you make it detect the tread instead of detecting the barrel?
I have an idea. So, if it severs the barrel at this point, then the other two components will fall.
And then they just fall into the abyss and just get exploderated.
Perfect. Perfect.
That's beautiful. I love it.
That's perfect.
That's
okay.
awesome. Can you make the drills face upwards for extra swag points?
Unfortunately, I can't make upward drills.
Oh.
Yeah. I actually, can I even make downward drills? No. There's only sideways drills. Yeah, there's only sideways drills. Okay. So this much of the system works.
That's awesome looking, by the way.
And actually, I'm realizing...
Yeah.
I'm just going to put those there briefly.
What are you doing?
So because of the piston retainer thingy, I think I can actually send a ridiculous number of these things.
Incorrect.
No, I cannot.
Very much incorrect.
Okay, well, you know what? It's stable enough. I can fine-tune that for increased input later, if I so choose. Now, we have an ideal-ish. Is it 5 for the... Yeah, it's 5. We have this object where... I guess I'll represent them with these things. We have this object where those entities represent blocks that need placing. So that much will arrive to us. I need to figure out how to allocate these things. How do they get delivered? Okay. That is orientationless. These need to be assembled. Right? Yeah. So... Oh, God. Okay, we'll solve these first. They come forward into a line of 3. Once there are 3 of them there, they will be pulled forward. They need to be welded as they come out. Once they are pulled forward, they will be rotated. That should give us... They'll be rotated that way. No, rotate the other way. That should deliver us a stream of... That should deliver us a stream of the singles. Whoops. Not quite. One longer. Wait. No. Just one of those. That should be fine, yeah? Perfect. Okay. So that will deliver us pre-assembled cannons oriented that way. That will deliver us control units oriented that way. Those are already...
What are those blocks doing there?
Huh?
What are those blocks doing there?
Those are just representing where these things will be. Just for the sake of my own...
What you've done... Wait, do you need all those do you need those conveyor belts there, or is it just a single block to hold that one in place? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's just for organizing my thoughts. It seems like a good solution for organizing my thoughts. It's just placeholder blocks, right?
Why don't you just make those conveyors a little longer and then have the things drop in place and then have there be side welders that happen to be in exactly the right place to make the magic happen?
Yes, I think that's what I need to do.
The only issue is they would need to be blocked until a sensor detects the tank at the right place, and then the blockers recede and they fall and get welded on impact.
Is there a copy? I think I learned this previously. There is not a copy. God damn it. Okay, so I need to build a similar framework, I think. Right?
Is that your fake tank you have floating there?
This is? Yes.
Yeah, okay. I was like, what the fuck is that thing?
So, when it gets to be there, that's the appropriate alignment. So once again, I will need... a blocker. And another blocker to make sure nobody else arrives out of sync. In fact, that should be one further back than it is. Okay. So what triggers this mechanism? The back blocker... Huh... Okay, these need to be separate systems this time. The back blocker will be triggered by the thing being in position, just to prevent overflow. The front blocker... In fact, that needs to be a piston then, yeah. The front blocker will be extended until the pieces are assembled. So I need I need probably something like that. Attached to an arm to support it. Jules, just use the wall that's on this side. Okay. I need something like that. And I need this to happen, and that to happen. Then what? Then I need a detector here to tell you that the barrel has been assembled. And that detector tells this to retract, which will be true the entire time that the assembled tank is in the way. Once it has moved, it will re-extend, blocking for the next one to arrive in case these things arrive out of sync. Future-proofing, for the sake of them arriving out of sync, none of these that don't need to be should be conveyors. Which in the case of these, I believe, is those two.
Really? Sorry, no, keep... What I said that something completely unrelated.
Yeah, okay. So that should all be sufficient, actually. Alright, let's see it. Alright, we get a stream of assembled tanks, which are automatically secured here. Ah, yep, I was right.
Barrels are not coming in.
No, I was right. That second one needs to be there. Otherwise, they run into themselves trying to rotate.
And you're okay with the barrels just pushing off? Uh-oh.
Okay.
SpaghettiOs.
So, hold on. I need to actually make sure that these arrive at the same time.
I think it needs a couple of conveyors so that yeah.
I think that'll be the right ratio, actually.
Because you get 3 barrels at once. Incorrect. Wait, actually, no. Is it correct? Yeah, next one falls too fast. Yeah, there's your issue. I still think you have to gate the dropping of the items. But if you want to do it purely off of time, you could. You said you wanted to make this puzzle do lots of tanks really fast, so.
No, not right away. I was just trying to see if my design was indeed robust, but it turns out it is.
No, what you did was just flamboyantly non-robust.
Okay, so I need both of those to just kind of be there and be in the way. Until what? Until what? Not like that. What block becomes in the way? Having deleted my tank.
I would say that it's
probably
when the front tread is detected in on this side. Just put a detector for the front tread arriving in place right before that wall, and then wire that up to the droppers.
Sure.
Or if you really want to be perfectionist, do it a few units early so that they start falling and they hit the tank earlier. You see what I mean?
Yes.
This should be good enough, though.
Yep.
And the welders are, of course, always on.
Yeah. Okay. That should be more than enough.
Ah, that's a problem. Did you see the problem?
Okay, so they're still not arriving in sync.
No, the issue is that the second barrel gets ready, and then the second barrel gets ready and gets deployed because the first tank hasn't finished driving out.
Yeah.
So you might actually need to move the sensor back so that the first tank drives out fast enough. No, because then the barrel will fall too early. It's gotta be somewhere in the middle, I think. Are those ored? Are they natively ored together?
No.
Great.
Actually, no. I think they are natively ored. Right? Yeah. I just want to see something real fast. Oh.
Does it work?
It appears to work. Eat shit, Groindexter. I'm one better on cycles. Outgroined again.
Stop.
No. So there's... Yeah, let's see here. There's exactly 0 reason for all of these components to be on that side. It would be faster just to do the other thing. Is that enough of a removal of blocks for this to be better in some ways?
Cut the walls. Cut the thing that's holding the cut the thing that's holding the final welders out.
Those blocks don't actually count. Okay, well I improved by 5. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah, the neutral blocks don't actually count for
Furnished
block
studio
count.
apartment.
Yeah, I remember looking at this and going, no! So, build this whole thing. Wait, this is my cell.
I love that it's build this thing.
This is just my cell.
Yes! It's working! This practically makes it for the whole alien abduction thing. What? What do you mean this isn't right? It's exactly the same! Look at it! It's identical! You stupid piece of crap! Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. This would make a terrible video game.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Okay,
I think that's funny. I think that's funny as hell.
I'm deeply curious what is actually wrong with that piece that has crushed her.
Well, look at it. Look at it. It's pretty obvious.
Is it?
She built it backwards. Look. Oh, that's on the wrong side.
Is it?
Yeah. Okay, so go down to the one that's on. Go down to the one that's separated. Look which side the sink's on.
Toilet, sink, tray.
Okay. Look at the.
Toilet, sink, tray.
Huh. I guess it is in order then.
Is there a front and back? No, that has the recess. That has the thing. Yeah, no, this is identical. Near as I can tell.
Well, then never mind.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you got the folds of the sheets in the wrong place. Eat shit.
This looks extremely unfun.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, a lot of them come pre-assembled. Okay.
Okay.
I thought we had to building the whole fucking thing. Oh, actually, now that I've seen all the pieces get shit out like that, that actually does not look that bad at all.
Okay, yep, that's much better. That's much better for me.
I was really concerned for a moment. So it's just, you know, slam the TV into the wall, place the bed in the right place, like glue the toilet to the floor, you're done. Like, that's not that bad.
Glue the toilet to the floor.
This almost looks like this could be trivially accomplished with just a couple of well-placed conveyor belts.
Okay, so how actually...
Well, I mean, you have to weld the things together somehow, but...
So it's 5. So that arrives... Those two arrive. How do I get you into you? And that's the same width as one of these. So that's perfectly okay. In fact, if you just arrive there, yeah, if you're just delivered there, I realize this doesn't work. Let me figure this out, okay? Oh, right, of course. It's being blocked by this thing. It's being blocked by my mock-up television. So fundamentally, a system like that is fine, right? Right?
I don't know. You tell me. See if it works.
4, 5. If I make a sensor here that faces downward and connect that into... No, it does not. I will fix that shortly. Okay. So if we kind of operate... If we kind of operate on one enormous conveyor, blocking things where necessary, then this should be sufficient to assemble that much of the system. And it is. And actually, that's in the wrong place. Yeah, that's in the wrong place. I need this to be...
Fuck.
What's up?
I'm doing something very complicated and technical in the background.
Okay. I mean, really, that's almost all entirely unnecessary. Didn't build it at the right height. Didn't build it at the right depth. Wait, didn't I? Hold on. No, I sure didn't. Okay. Okay, so literally like that. No. Hold on. Wait. When does the weld actually need to happen? And wait, why does that get taken out from underneath? Is it just because they're not literally attached? Do things stacked on top of each other not move together? I think this might be the first time I'm understanding that. In which case, shit! Damn it! Oh, I was hoping this was a... I was so sure this was not going to be a frictionless apartment.
Frictionless apartment? What?
The components are frictionless, Oz.
Meaning?
I was hoping that when this
Yeah.
thing is sitting on top of this separate component and this retracts, they would all slide together because they're sitting on top of each other. But they don't.
That is a little weird, actually.
Damn it!
That is weird, actually.
Oh, I needed
You
that to
think
be
that gravity
true.
would keep them attached to each other.
Yes, I needed that to be true.
Well, then just weld it together when it hits. Just put a welder there.
I can't, because this comes out at a different level and I need it to move inward and the welders would be in the way because I can't make them face up.
Then hold the floor in place until it's moved into place.
What if I put the welders on a pusher? If the welders...
And you can't have up welders.
I can't make up welders, no.
Can you make back welders? I guess I see the issue here. The issue here is that you can't get the... You'd have to weld from either the front or the back, and both of them suck.
Yeah. So, if those begin attached... If those begin attached... Whoops. Okay. Support that. Actually connect you. Also support that. Kind of. That kind of works. Let me think on that for a few minutes while Twitch runs an ad. Which, to be clear, was going to happen in 13 seconds anyway, but I don't want to interrupt the viewing experience under anyone else's control but mine. So, we'll see you in a few minutes. Bye. Okay. We return. If pieces are frictionless... Oh, hold on. Fucked up my mic going to break. There we go. If pieces stacked on top of each other are frictionless unless directly attached, then that opens the possibility for some extreme stacked mechanism bullshit later. Which, while I'm not quite sure how I would make happen reliably or effectively...
Wouldn't you make a machine that unfolds itself by having the pieces slide over each other and get welded in real time?
That is kind of what's going through my head, yes. Terrifying.
This game's mechanics are very obnoxious, I will say.
Okay. So let's think about this a little more. So I need the television to move what? I need the television to move 1 unit further along and also be held in place by the frame. So how do I make that happen? I need the television. I need the television to be held at that height, but in a way that doesn't get the frame to run into it. How can I do that? How can I do that? So fundamentally, this works. No. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay, so that works because this isn't touching the wire. This doesn't work because this is touching the wire and is now attached. This should be returned to working if the wire does this. So fundamentally, this works for attaching those components. And this is literally delivered in the orientation I need it in. So that's also cool. Okay. That gets to there. This needs to be carried over to here. And welded in place once it arrives. That doesn't weld that in place. This welds that in place. Okay, that much is set. Where does the bed need to be? The bed, those are not conveyors. The bed needs to end up here and is exactly 3 blocks long. So the bed can be solved with that arrangement. And as long as we're doing that, that minimizes footprint. Not that I'm particularly interested in solving all categories, or even going for category scores right now. But as long as I can do it simply, I should probably try. So those components are solved-ish. The biggest problem, predictably, is the television. Let's just see all this. Okay, so that gets that much assembled. And if I don't have the television frame to worry about, then I think fundamentally, shit. So whatever I'm doing to the television, they need to be the last components installed. They need to be the last components installed. Ah. That's also very important information that I am learning just now. These don't arrive in the right place. Wait, they're supposed to. Hold on. Why don't they arrive in the right place? Ah. That would be why they don't arrive in the right place. Oh, Christ. How do I solve that? Okay. This mechanism is fundamentally okay. So I'll move that for now. That much works. But that's not what we need it to do. I think I need this much of the system to be assembled at this point. And then move and pick up the assembled television next. Which is gonna be ass. Oh, fuck piss!
What happened?
What?
What happened?
Haha! I completely forgot about plans I made.
Oh.
Embarrassing. One moment. Okay. Crisis averted. I literally entirely forgot that I had plans to meet someone this afternoon on account of all of the fire alarm things. So, oops.
I mean, to be fair, the whole fire alarm situation does give you pretty strong plausible deniability.
Yeah. All of the stress pushed me to just kind of blank my brain. On every other engagement. So, still feel awkward. Okay. So that is, yes. We are now meeting after stream. Whoops. Okay. So what the fuck do I do about this thing? I can't move the frame directly into place. We know that much. So, what if instead the frame moves into place? The frame moves into place. I need to build my mock-ups again. Okay, so frame shows up there. Television needs to end up there. And will, by way of this structure. At which point the system will be welded together. Once it is welded together, in fact, no, once the television is there, the sensor will strategic placement, strategic placement. The sensor there, actually, will retract a blocker that was previously stopping it from advancing. It will be advancing along this. And once it can advance to that cell, it'll be pushed along onto the main platform.
I'm getting some audio issues. That's probably on my end. Hold on a second.
Oh no. Anybody in chat having audio issues? Just to try and diagnose from multiple angles? Welcome back. Oh no, goodbye again. Okay. Welcome back again.
Discord's fault.
Yeah, that figures.
Yeah.
So
That's fine. Like, yeah, don't worry about it. It's not like I need the audio for this thing, but Infinifactory is not known for its glorious OSD.
I do quite like the ambient music that is happening.
Oh yeah, no, it's not. Oh yeah, it's not bad, but it's not known for its soundtrack.
Fair. Okay, so what if it's there? can't help but notice that that didn't get welded. It didn't get welded because that's not how you weld those. Right, yes, that'll end up getting triggered by the other thing. Fuck. Okay. It's time for me to learn something, actually, because it's going to be relevant eventually. How do these interact? Or, got it. Literally...
important information to know, yeah.
Literally just whether or not any of the sensors on that line are enabled or not. Still, that's fine, given the rates at which they arrive. So this will put this whole assembly off by 1. This will put that whole assembly there. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. So then, if this is moved back to there, then we might once again employ this mechanism I devised earlier. To fully attach the whole thing. How did I make this work? Yeah, that'll be stopped there. I need this whole effing thing to be moving now. What do I use to detect to make sure that's happening? This bed. Shit. No, that's fine. That's all actually fine. I just need a stopper for a couple blocks off the ground over there. Okay. fundamentally, that works. Now I need that to be further along. Yes?
I'm unfortunately not technically verifying what you are doing.
I'm also not entirely asking you to. I'm just kind of musing out loud.
Okay, I couldn't tell. Yeah, putting the TV in the wall seems like the first thing. And then
Yeah.
you need to... And then you need to get
I need to implement this a block closer, but in a way that's not gonna get stuck to things.
Well, can't you use pushers to shove the welders one block forward when needed, or?
Yeah, but I'm also having them extend from the side. So like.
Oh, then yeah, just move them one block in.
Theoretically.
And then from the side to weld the TV to the floor.
Yeah, trouble is they'll get stuck to this, so I'll need to have this.
Can't that conveyor belt be a little bit further back, or would that cause things to be moving over too early?
That would cause things to be moving over too early, yeah.
Oh my god.
So, all right.
Make the
hold on.
Welders. Oh yeah, okay.
Damn it. Okay, so this whole thing needs to move one block that way. I should leave those there. They don't count to the block total anyway. And then I should put a conveyor there and use that conveyor to move these conveyors after the puzzle starts. So now they will not be attached anymore. That didn't work. Why didn't that work? Because it's touching the fucking wall. Okay, so we'll do that. And adjust our dodgy pipe that way. Yes! No!
It's so funny that it's off by one! Wait, why can't you just make one of those conveyors push it sideways? Is that because it's so gigantic that
it's so gigantic it would be difficult to do that.
Okay.
Oh, you know what it is? It's just those. It's those not having a blocker over here. There, that solves it.
Oh. It stops it from...
Success!
Wow, I guess you just built an apartment. Congratulations, you built the thing.
I did it in way fewer blocks than the Groindexter.
You could probably cut a bunch of those conveyor belts, actually. Not all of them, but just like some of them.
Well, I mean, honestly, the rest of these will be...
Do the blue blocks not count?
Nope. Okay, you're right. Not all of them. The blue blocks do not count toward your block count. Only the ones that like do things.
Something. Oh, that's actually very nice. That's what I figured is you could just do like that.
Nope.
Okay, they need one more then. This looks way funnier. It's me a little bit slower though.
Yeah. But I cut 10 more blocks out of it. God, I wonder how I can reduce the footprint score by a few. Well,
It's time to go to resource site 338.11.
yeah, we'll do that later. Time to build a missile.
Are you sure it's a missile?
Well, I mean, I suppose that's fine. I suppose that's totally fair. Javelin doesn't give me much to go on, necessarily. I'm assuming it's a missile. Ah, yes. Perfect. Good. You know, this component tells the missile where it is by calculating...
Shut the fuck up. It was that you have that available. But god damn it.
The guided Javelin Type 2 knows where it is because it knows where it isn't. I had to remember what it was called.
Okay.
Okay, great. Now, where's the corpse?
Are you sure there's a corpse?
There's
There
usually
might
a
not be
corpse.
one.
That's true. There might not be.
I mean, you're in space. It wouldn't necessarily have... Huh.
Hi.
Why is there no Easter egg here?
Yeah. Seems like a prime place to put some bullshit. There too.
Oh, there it is. There it is. You just missed it. It's on the right. Corpse to the right.
Yep. I was just checking for other bullshit.
The bleeding's pretty bad. This is the end of the line. God, if you're there, I just want to say one.
Oh, this guy got crushed. Rough.
Oof.
Well, anyway, if you're hearing this, I'm already gone. Not gone like this guy. I mean, I've escaped.
Why would you say that out loud?
I've left these messages to encourage you.
I haven't...
There's hope. There are others out there. And I'm going to find them. It all started one night when I saw a face in the monitor in my cell. It was there for just a fraction of a second before it disappeared into the noise. But I saw it, even though the aliens were jamming the signal. You see that structure on the asteroid over there? Looks kind of like an ancient temple. That's
What
where
is
I
he
built my
talking about?
escape pod. I've got a radio transceiver stashed there too, and I've been saving food pellets. Good luck. Maybe I'll see you after this is all over.
What structure on which dicking asteroid?
Well, presumably they aren't going to let you fly to it.
I just want to know
I
what
don't,
structure.
I don't see anything either.
That asteroid over there.
How descriptive. Thanks.
Like hell, this looks like a structure on this asteroid.
It even has like a room in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's two of them. There's two Minecrafty buildings with stairs. Oh, hey, vertical motion. We finally have a new thing. Where do I put it? Oh god, I only have access to 9 slots. Shit.
I'd replace the killer because it is likely you're not going to need the killer all the time.
Fair enough.
The killer is only for certain puzzles. The way I see it, the number of actual sensors, welders, and eviscerators you're placing is quite low, so those don't need to be in the hotbar. Like in terms of raw built count, it's all going to be platforms, conveyors, rotators, lifters, and like wires and pushers, blockers, and sensors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all going to be logic and logistics. The actual modification pieces are quite rare.
Fair enough. For now, I've got construction, motion, and
Logic. more or
logic.
less.
Well, kind of, yeah.
You don't have blockers available, for example.
I do have blockers available.
No, I mean on the hotbar.
They're the alternate type of pistons,
Oh, okay.
so I can just do that. Same deal with the, like, vertical orientation of those. Okay, do you bounce me? Why can't I... Oh. You do. Alright. You know what this calls for? I can't make a vertical line. Okay. Well, you know what this calls for? Some intense bullshit. I'm back in bounds. I'm back in bounds. Don't fucking... Oh. Shit. I call it the bootstrap.
The boot strongest. Sorry, I'm never gonna say that again.
Eh.
Ed, what? What?
I'm just standing on the ground. Oh, fine. Honestly, I was hoping that they'd be accelerative. And it would, you know, combine into one enormous whee! But that's not how that's happening.
You were hoping you could create a yeet contraption.
Yeah. If each one is lifting the other one by its bootstraps, then the combined combined acceleration at the end of it ought to be ridiculous and maybe throw me beyond their detection field. But that's not how that works. I still don't see what fucking asteroid you're talking about. But you know what? I don't need to. Moving on.
We don't need to know about that.
So yeah, we're building the same missile that we built previously. But this time we need to go up rather than down, now that we can go up and down. Okay, so first problem. How high does this go? Exactly that high. Awesome. Okay. So that'll 100% work for getting us stuff at the right heights. Almost. Okay, so we do just kind of get a constant stream of those. Is it 3 to 1 to 1? I built those in my own way. Genius. Looks like it is. Okay, great. So honestly, this mechanism can be fairly simple. I need that to end up on top. I need that to end up on bottom.
I'm about to fucking freak out.
What's
I
up?
just spent like 2.5 hours writing a config file, and apparently I put it in the wrong folder because it was instantly erased with no confirmation when I started the program.
Oh
Holy
no.
fucking shit. I just spent hours and hours carefully upgrading and combining a bunch of custom configurations with the new defaults. And I have backups of what it was like before I did the entire upgrading process, but holy shit, if it's actually just gone, then I'm like, I might just not do it again. Just like, nope, not doing that again.
That's awful.
Let me go make sure that actually happened. No, I found it. I found the file. It apparently wasn't deleted. Why are there 3 copies of all the init files? It's gonna drive me insane. Wow. Whatever this file is worth too much to... Okay, I found the file.
Okay, so the problem, as it often is the ratios at which I get these.
So it's not that folder. Yeah, that makes sense. That's the defaults. Great, that all exists. Okay, great. So that's confusing. There just are 3 config folders, and they all do very slightly different things. This is in the wrong folder, then. Okay, so this. Okay, those are the defaults. That one. That one. This one, and this one all need to be moved out of this folder. Okay. So it's supposed to be...
Right. Of course that happens. That makes sense. Commence over-engineering phase.
Isn't it just engineering?
Fair point, that is just engineering. Oh, wait, that doesn't work? What? Huh. How the fuck do I correct for that?
Hack. So that exists. Yeah. Okay, so I understand the solutions there.
Fuck me, because they're attached to the ground. Oh no. Okay. All right. Why? Okay, this is fundamentally genius, but also not working. So let's rethink somewhat, shall we? I have these things moving upward. So if I have them moving upward already... and when they reach 2 blocks taller than that... okay. So that much actually is working. As fond as I am of this solution, not actually doing that great. So let's stick the whole thing over there. No, maybe not the whole thing. I need some parts of that, don't I? So that will assemble one rocket body in vertical space. Yeah, that'll assemble it at that height. These exist at this height. Because the platform's at that height. If the platforms are here, then it will be there. The platforms know where they are. Wait.
No. Please. We've had enough of this. I understand that you are still on this level.
Okay, so that ends up there. That fundamentally works. Okay. So first, a question. Okay. Question answered. You cannot accidentally weld something to the side of an extended piston. I think we knew that, for lore reasons. Why? Of course, as majestic as this is, how then do I get it to... I guess I can do that, can't I? Yeah, that removes the logic from that entire side. occurs to me that won't actually help anything. And neither will that, because they're still attached to the thing. Okay, we are over engineering things again.
Isn't that the entire point of this game? Like, I understand that was the same. Like, I'm not saying that was a joke. Like, are you saying that you are impeding your ability to beat the game because you are letting perfect be the enemy of good enough?
Kinda, yeah. Okay, so revert back to good enough. I guess it's not supremely important for that to happen anymore. Oh, it's ad time again. Oh, but my train of thought. I think I'm gonna sit through this one actually, as I think this the hell through. So, apologies to the non-subscribed. You're not gonna be able to see me be stumped for 3 minutes.
Quick, have an ingenious breakthrough.
Yeah, if I solve this in 3 minutes, hooray.
Dude, people posted fucking 65. People posted 65 memes in like an hour. What the hell is wrong with these people?
The internet?
It's like, well, yeah, but this Discord only has like 30 people in it. So.
That actually doesn't help me any, does it? Okay, so the third one arrives at the same moment that that one arrives. Alright, so like that. We do like that. Everything needs to be held up by something jewelry. Okay, so if this same sensor were to also trigger you... I didn't put back the blowy dingus.
Blowy dingus. What the fuck?
Somehow I thought about that before I thought about the word fan, alright? Give me a break.
I mean, I'm just concerned about those two words in combination with each other. Like, really?
It's fine.
Are you sure about that?
No. further problems. Okay, so these can't connect it. But you know what could? A blocker responsible for releasing it in the first place. Can't help but notice that didn't work. Why not? No, but seriously, why not? What the fuck you mean the signal's too short? It hasn't been... That's never been a problem before.
I'm at a loss. I don't fully understand what's going on here.
So, okay, what's supposed to happen... Wait, in my thing or your thing?
Your thing. I'm now watching the stream. Sorry about all the crap I've been dealing with, but
So, this readies one of these things, which will be pushed down onto there by the arrival of the next one.
Are you still trying to build a missile, or are you building something else now?
I'm still trying to build a missile.
Okay, let me go look at the missile. What is it supposed to actually be?
Engine at the bottom, 3 blocks in the middle, head.
This sounds really easy, so it's turning out not to be, I'm guessing.
It's turning out not to be because of the arrangement in which the parts are delivered. So, I've got this much figured out.
Yeah, so you got the 3 things. And
Three
the engine.
segments are assembled, are pushed up further by the lifter, which pushes them all off the lifter, and they start to fall down. At the same...
So basically you vertically assemble it, and then you drop it off the side.
Give me a sec. Yeah, for that. The next one of these arrives at the same moment that that gets pushed off, so the first one falls down there to be landed upon by the vertical segment, which is all fine. That's
yeah, that sounds right.
That works fine. The problem I'm having is getting the head to arrive at the right moment. Because, well, obviously that doesn't work, right?
Why don't you draw a sensor for the top of the missile? Why don't you nudge the missile one floor? Okay, when it's like this. So first of all, you need 2 welders there to weld the missile together.
Yes, I know that. That part is not solved yet.
I mean, I would just put them in right now.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So the whistle gets welded together, and then you need to know when to put the head on the missile.
Yes.
So the missile gets put together, and you want the head to be okay. So do you have a blocker? I would put a blocker on the second conveyor belt. So allow the head to be unblock the head so that it just goes up the thing and it gets pushed onto this conveyor belt, and then put a blocker on the second conveyor belt. What the hell is that?
That was my wiring to do what I was trying to do.
Oh yeah.
So this comes up here. Put a blocker there.
No, the blocker sticks out of the warehouse container horizontally towards you.
No, yes. Put a blocker such that that is blocked. That's what I meant.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
How do you wire that without it connecting it to that sensor, though?
I can reliably go downward,
Okay, epic gaming.
which is effectively what I was trying to do back here for this one, but is no longer relevant.
Okay, so what is that sensor right there on the right?
That's
is that the sensor that's supposed to... What does that sensor actually do?
That's the one that connects to the pusher immediately below it that tells the thing that...
That shoves the missile payload off the line.
Yes. That I've
Okay,
got
cool.
3 blocks
So then
vertically
what's-
stacked.
Okay, so run it right now. Just run it right into... Okay, what happens when this happens? Yeah,
But
see, it stays... It doesn't come out for long enough.
Yeah.
I see.
That was the problem. That was the problem I was having over here also. It wasn't retracted long enough for the lifter to start pushing it through.
Huh, okay, so what if...
Well, now hang on, wait a minute.
How high can they lift it? No, just if you just let
That
the-
many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks.
Okay, cool. So they can lift it 6 blocks. Why don't you make it so that the missile head floats at max lifter height over a lifter, and then there's a welder there next to it, and the missile passes underneath the head and gets welded.
Shit.
The head gets welded.
Yeah,
onto
you're
it.
right. The thing that's been irritating me this entire time, lifters can work through blocks.
Exactly.
So-
they work through the missile when the missile comes in. That's what I'm saying.
You know what? That's great. Let's do that. I love that.
It's exactly the kind of delightful fucking idiocy you'd expect from a game where everything is frictionless. So you weld the missile together, and you
Yeah,
just have
so-
this guy floating on it. You just bring him over on a couple conveyors and just set him up on a lifter, so he's just all the way up, and he's
Yeah.
just already there.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, why not? So if that just gets to be like there.
You put a lifter there, then the missile goes in and becomes... Yeah, the missile's 4 tall, right?
6. The missile's 4 tall. This is going to end up at the top of that, I believe. Let's just check that real fast.
No, the missile's 4 tall. It's
4.
perfect.
Okay, actually, that's perfect. Holy shit. Holy shit.
There. That should do it. So the missile just gets shoved down. Just put some conveyors under there and the missile's done. Uh-oh. May I make a really, really stupid suggestion?
Yeah.
Remove one of the conveyor belts so the first missile head falls into a pit and slows it down by 1 iteration. Yeah, that'll fix it.
No, that'll slow it down by 2 operations.
I don't know, it looks fine to me.
You know what? Yeah, I guess. So, wait.
I would make this all 1 closer so that you can just push the missile into the lifter zone.
Yeah, I guess so. That might also solve the delay problem.
Yep.
So if that's there, then we need what? What triggers this to actually happen?
What do you mean?
Well, what triggers the push, right? Because
What pushes the missile into position?
yeah.
So I have an answer for you. It's put a sensor at the bottom of the 3 payloads of the missile.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to reason out.
I think that's the right move. Is the one, yeah, that one. That should be good, and then that triggers the push, and then that was push the missile forward onto the lifter. And it also, because the pusher is above that, when the thing falls past it, the pusher will push and do nothing.
Yes.
when the rocket engine goes through. Because these fucking genius ass aliens are delivering into you a rocket engine on top of like what the. I mean, you have a missile. Wait,
Okay.
that works perfectly. Okay, we have a missile. Now just deliver it to the drop.
All right,
Oh my
so
god, this is so stupid.
fundamentally that works. I can erase this
What the fuck is all this?
previous attempt.
Oh, okay.
So I can get rid of that altogether.
You're gonna have to move the missile up the fucking hill. Oh my god.
Yes, I am.
That makes me really mad.
So actually, wait, hold on. Hold on a second.
Is there anything wrong about this missile construction right now?
Yes.
What is it?
The heads are getting delivered slightly ahead of schedule.
Okay, then make that conveyor belt more fucky.
So I think what I can do...
Is block them and then let a head through when it's time to push the missile?
Yes.
Well, no, 'cause the
Maybe.
head won't lift enough. It won't have enough time.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Of course.
Here's what I would do. No, not a blocker. No, none of this bullshit. No blocker.
Damn. Yeah?
Go over to the missile head delivery mechanism. What are you doing? What is this?
Bullshit.
Okay, yeah, go over to that missile head delivery mechanism.
Yeah.
Take the blocker off the conveyor belt, so it's just not attached to that thing anymore. What we're gonna do instead is make this conveyor belt like longer, because it's giving you the right number of heads, the right cadence. They're just showing up too early, so just literally like make this conveyor belt go in a big circle for no reason.
I suppose that's fair, right? Yeah.
It's not very efficient, but it'll work. Yeah, just like that. See if that does it. That's probably not enough even, but... Actually, that's close enough to enough. It's probably good.
Yep.
Yep, that's close. And then the next head comes in and pushes the
Actually,
missile off.
yeah,
Missile
hold
down.
on. Let me just look at that one more time here.
Okay, that works. So now what you do is now you push the missile onto another lifter that lifts the missile up super high, and then have a pusher up there with a detector. No, just literally, put a lifter right next to that lifter. Like next, because you see how the missile gets pushed sideways by the next head. That's intentional, and then you just
Oh, yeah, fair, right.
and put a lifter there, and then that missile will go way up into the sky, and then you say "fuck you." No, you don't put a block on it.
Why not? Oh, right, yeah, of course.
Because then it doesn't fucking
why
go
not.
anywhere. That's why.
Shut up.
Yeah, that, and then that missile goes into the fucking sky, which is perfect, and then you put a detector up there for when the missile gets to the top of its ascent, and then you push it onto a bunch of conveyor belts that are at the right height for, well, the detector's not quite in the right place, because it's one too far back.
No, I was just trying to gauge height. So it'll be in line with the top of...
Can you gauge height versus the final destination and just ignore all of the terrain and just have a floating conveyor belt that gets it all the way over
I
there?
believe this is actually perfect. Almost perfect.
Who the fuck cares? Just, you can lower it by one, I don't fucking care. Yeah, like that, exactly. That's gonna fall, by the way.
Not anymore, it isn't.
Okay. So, that fencer needs to be one closer.
Yep, one closer.
And that's gonna need some, obviously, solid stuff to hold it in place. Might as well just put a brick behind it or something.
Sure.
Wait, does that block the missile? Yeah, it does. Wait, no, it doesn't. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Genius.
You're welcome. Look, I come from the heart of military-industrial complex money. If anyone can build missiles on short notice, it's gonna be me. I think that's literally as fast as you can make it, too.
No, it's not.
It can be faster.
It can
Well,
be
the way-
faster.
How do you make it faster? Can you
So-
increase the input rate?
I think it's stable enough for me to increase the input rate based on the fact that I've used primarily pushers.
Yes.
But also, I can massively reduce the number of blocks at the expense of cycles by doing that.
Okay. Where it'll make a ungodly number of missiles.
Yep, it'll make an ungodly number of missiles. Let's do it. Oh no, never mind.
Max input rate's very bad because the plus one isn't gonna work because you're gonna.
+1 works fine.
Can you plus two it?
I don't know.
I think that mental engines are gonna fuck with you. I'm incorrect. Listening to it go faster is so cool.
+3. No,
No,
plus 3 is too
too
far.
much.
But +2 works.
That means if it set to +2 and you gave it conveyor belts, it would be really fast.
Yes, we'll do that in a second here.
There's so many missiles. Okay, so it is technically possible to use less blocks, but who the hell cares about that? Now you put all the conveyor belts back in and see how fast this motherfucker is.
Absolutely.
Though I will say, I like the extremely imposing, like, there's just a wall of nukes, like... That's way more interesting in my opinion. Or, sorry, what are they called? Guided javelins?
Yeah, guided javelins. You know,
What is the point of this?
So it occurs to me
Yes.
that this technically scores lower for rectangular footprint than the other one.
Yes,
Because
it does.
because I already have blocks in this line.
Yes, I agree.
Sick.
Out.
Get good, Groindexter. All right.
Groined.
Huh?
Get groined.
Yeah, fine. Get groined. What the hell's this? Oh. Hello. Wait. Your visor's not busted. You're the first person without, like, skull. Are you...
Did you ever watch Star Voyager? Probably not. It ran for half a season on Fox before being unjustly cancelled. I started an online petition about it, but then I got abducted by aliens. Is that ironic? Anyway, this place reminds me of that episode in the asteroid field. I wonder if the aliens even keep an eye on me. As long as I'm alive and making the weird knickknacks and things, they don't care. I could be down here having a party. Do they even know what a party is?
How is that a failure log?
Yeah. See, I'm concerned that you're not dead, because, like, you're the... This is literally the first body I've encountered where the visor's not shattered to show a skull.
Yes.
But then why wouldn't you be, like, saying hello or something? So I guess you froze to death, but it doesn't... Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so what the fresh fuck is this, and what am I trying to build?
Rocks.
Oh, right, yes. Australian woman is recording over people's death messages. That's why.
Yes. Yes, that's...
Oh, wait. Is this the one with the temple? Huh.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the first thing she probably the first thing she mentioned was it was possibly for a different puzzle in this set. It'll be more obvious where the temple is, and also, yeah, she is hijacking everyone's comm quarters, essentially.
Okay.
Wait, are you supposed to just build rocks in a specific pattern?
It certainly looks like it, yes.
That doesn't look that hard, all things considered.
Yeah, that's what worries me.
What do you get as an input? Rocks?
A fuck pile of rocks.
obviously this means we need to run. Okay. You wanna go balls to the wall, max input rate design from the start, because that seems like that would be best for this. You see why I'm thinking that, right? You just like weld 3 rocks together and push them to the side, and then weld 3 more rocks together, and then weld those together, and that's the bottom, and then.
Okay, so we amass 3 of them directly in line.
Well, I think the first thing you have to do actually is you're gonna have to like divide the rocks up into multiple pieces for different rock assembly.
No, that is effectively what I'm planning on doing here. So we've got the 3 wide of them that will be assembled into the base.
Okay.
We also need
2 sets of 2 to make that 2x2 in the back end. So it's 2 sets of 3 for the base, and then 3 sets of 2. The 2 in the back and the 1 on the side. That make sense?
Yeah.
Oh, so are you making an entire line of rocks and then making it so once the line's full, you pull off the whole line?
I thought that might be the best way to go about it.
Yeah.
So we
I
end
hate
up with
that.
a 3, a 2, and a 2. Yep.
Which is what's go back over to it. It's 3 sets of 2 and 2 sets of 3. It's
Well,
not
at
exactly the
first,
same.
right? This produces our supply,
The supply isn't exactly in order.
but we can fix that.
What do you mean? It isn't at the exact right ratios. That's what I'm commenting on.
So I need 2 3s.
And 3 2s.
Alternately, I can do this with nothing but 2s. 1,
Yes.
2,
Yes.
3,
2,
4,
3, 4, 5, 6.
5, 6.
Yes.
In which case, dividing these.
Into three sets of 2. Yeah, like that. This is what I would do. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 sets of 2 should be fundamentally better.
Because the last one on the right, the one that's furthest from you right now, or the one's closest, doesn't really matter. You just glue 3 of them together to make the base, and then. Wait, what the fuck? Are you just gonna put divergent conveyor belts underneath?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll set the divergent conveyor belts up first. Probably 2 left, 2 straight, and 2 right, right?
Yeah. Yeah. We're absolutely doing that.
What? Just three parallel welders.
What?
If you really wanted to be a complete goblin, what you could do is you could just have the initial line, cut them off in sets of 2, and make 2 chunks, and then that's another conveyor belt that you split from there.
Oh yeah, that's a fair point, actually.
But I think this might be easier to reason about, so I'd keep it this way.
No, you're right. I'm going to try it that way. There. So that makes us
You can see why I thought that was a good idea.
that makes us a continuous stream of those. All right.
Yes.
So now we have 3.
On the bottom.
We have actually no. We have 2 distinct orientations that these need to be in.
2 of them need to be the way they currently are, and 4 of them need to be that way.
Yeah.
So you just rotate 2/3 of them by 90 degrees. So that means you need a set of 6 and 2 of them, and 2 of those. You need a set of 3 of them in a line, and 2 of those 3 need to get nudged out of the way. And remember, they're coming in wide, so you can just put 2 pushers that push 2 of them off onto side conveyor belts.
Yeah. Yeah. So I need 3 of them.
Yes, and then the first two get shoved sideways, and two of those blocks you just pushed are side conveyors that pull them out.
This is so great. I love it. Ah!
Yeah, as opposed to all the other bullshit you've been dealing with, this really does feel more manageable, doesn't it?
I know I have new pistons. I don't think they're useful for this particular circumstance. At least not in the same way.
What are the new pistons?
The blockers. Math is just reminding me of the blockers.
Yeah, I don't think they're useful here. I would say
Motherfuck.
What was the issue?
The spawner's in the way.
Oh, get rid of the third pusher. You don't need it. The third pusher. You don't need it.
What? Why not?
Because you don't. Okay, get rid of the closest pusher to the sensor.
Oh, right. Yeah, I also have the lifters. I need to start. Now you're thinking with lifters.
It'll be necessary to use lifters later in this contraption. For right now, you don't need them. But yeah, you don't need the third pusher because you're pushing two of the three two chunks out.
Yeah,
and the third one just falls. Third one just falls. Because you can't block it, because otherwise you'll just push every single one out. You need to split them into sets of three. So the third one needs to make it out on a conveyor belt instead of being blocked. In the too high thing you just built, the bottom block needs to be a conveyor belt pointing out. And the wall needs to be gone.
Huh.
Yeah, point that conveyor belt towards the destination.
Sure.
Okay, now see what happens. Just see what happens. Just trust me on this.
Well, hold on a second. I need to make sure that these...
I'm really pissed that wiring doesn't work, but you know what? Whatever.
Right. This needs to move.
That needs to move to there. Yep, exactly. There we go. Then those need to be conveyor belts pulling them out by one. Now they escape fully. There you go. I'm stupid.
Oh,
that's
wait.
Not gonna work.
Yep, that's not going to work. So, that is...
Yes, that's what I meant to do. Okay, good.
Alternately, hold on.
Now you have them all facing the right direction, right?
Which is better, actually?
I think that's better.
Does that... Okay, we can actually test that, can't we?
They spend less time falling. They move faster. There's no falling.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That is better. Okay, so we'll stick with that. No, they're not all rotated the right way.
So now let's
Because this hasn't rotated anything. Not yet.
Yeah, we just split them correctly. Now let's look at the solution. So we need...
Hey, Dewey.
4 of them. So the sets of 2 that you pushed out need to be rotated by 90 degrees, and the extras, like the ones you got more of, those have to be rotated 90 degrees. And the ones that are just going off the end, they stay unrotated, and they get assembled vertically, trivially, with a vertical welder where they get dropped off the conveyor, and then they just go to the final solution point.
Yeah, absolutely.
So then the rest of it is that bit.
Yeah, so... How do I actually do that? I need them to land...
Both of them must land on a rotator, and it may actually be helpful to separate them by using those differing methods so that you can rotate them separately on different Y levels.
Yes. Otherwise,
so actually
they will
do that thing you did with where they actually aren't exactly even, where you intentionally stagger them.
I just want to make sure of something here. That doesn't work for either of them.
That's because you rotated them both the wrong way.
Did I? No, they're rotating. They are rotating apart from each other, but
Why is it not working?
They rotate in physical space. It's hitting this.
Oh, it's hitting on. So then lower. Oh, that's actually kind of nasty. There's a way to do this. If you lower them both by 1. Actually, I'm not completely sure about that. Yeah, you'll figure it out. There's something you can do.
Yep. How are you tonight, Dewey? There, that's technically fine. What takes priority here, I wonder? The rotators. Awesome. That's what I needed to know. Okay, so that allocates and sources, or that allocates and rotates everything correctly. We've gotten that far in not very much space at all. Okay, great. So how do we get from there to there? We need... just going to notate this for myself. Those arrive like that. And we need them to come in where? So those ones need to end up being assembled into the back. That's right, in a stack of 2. We know that much. So can I just do that here? Not like that, obviously. But then how do I grab it? How would I grab the thing when that happens? Yeah, if that's all handled by the same mechanism, that actually works fine. Right? Sure. These things I need to pile up how? I need them to make that shape. So, if they're coming in like that, they'll fall in, get pushed to the left, unless one of them's already stuck there, in which case they won't. No, right, of course that doesn't work. That should work, though. No. No, that also doesn't work. Assemble them facing the other direction. Also no. Why am I having a hard time with this part now? Good lord. Is it the staggered supply that's fucking me up? No. Yeah, there we go. That's adequate. That's a bad idea. Those are unsupported. Right. That makes sense. I just didn't think about it. Damn it. Okay. So if that's a lifter, we've already learned that the momentary pulse of something falling is not long enough to let things out. But it being there in a sustained fashion would be. That's not gonna work. That should. Excuse me? Oh, no, right, of course. Of course. That's already too high.
It seems like things have gone a little bit downhill since we were so, like, sure that we had got this going the first time.
No, it's fine. I think I'm getting there. No, but that's gonna block the goddamn... Ah! Oh wait, wrong place for that. Yeah, that should be alright. doesn't retract long enough until the block is there and the whole thing gets to come out. Yeah, that works perfectly fine. So yeah, alright. They finish assembly at the same time. Everything's perfect so far. Yeah, everything is actually perfect so far. So I need some kind of stopper 3 blocks up.
Oh, it was so close,
Once that gets pushed forward, then I need a conveyor to catch it and shove it that way. That's most of the battle. Right there.
Yeah, however, due to frictionless components, now you have no way to weld it without permanently locking this brick into the system. Because you can't weld it from the side, there's a conveyor belt in the way, and you can't weld it from behind because you'll block it out.
No, I have a method. I have a method.
Okay. And?
That's the wrong button.
Yeah, what happens when you do that?
Oh no, right, that only hits the other
Yes.
one. That's the wrong thing. Is that a valid configuration? That's a valid configuration. It should totally work. Wait. Oh, that gets in the way of the armrest. Okay. Hold on. What do I have that's obviously the wrong thing? These. Okay, so I have that shape. I think we're still fine. Yeah, we're still fine. If this is a blocker that is extending into that space to act as the corner until such a time as the whole thing is assembled, which can be indicated by this component being in place, then we'll just have a welder there, supported like that. Yeah, we'll just have a welder supported like that. At which point the blocker will retract and the pusher, the lifter should be able to elevate it more, right? Yeah. Alternately, don't even fucking bother with that. Maintain the presence of that block and just have a... Do I have room for a pusher? I think I have room for a pusher. Yeah, maintain the presence of that block. Push the whole assembly back one. What supports this, Jules? What supports that object?
Which object? The conveyor belt?
This conveyor belt. How do I support this conveyor belt without getting in my own way?
Put a block between it and that pillar, like where the conveyor belt's pushing to. Will that disrupt its ability to convey the object?
Oh yeah,
in
nope,
question?
that's fair. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Just run the damn thing. Let me see if it works.
Oh, it absolutely works. I'm a genius.
Then why'd you ask me such a simple question? That really looks like it's working.
So no, this conveyor is already in the way.
Yes, because in the way of the thing that's getting put together.
Oh right, yes, okay. One further over.
Yeah, that looks like that'll work.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Yes!
You can make that inner block a conveyor, by the way. The either that one or the one that's between it and the wall can be a conveyor.
Yep,
and that'll get fully clear the wall, then you just put another one on the floor and slide that bad boy in. I told you, max input rate is fun.
Okay, so I need it to be one further over.
Yep. Oh no, it's gotta be one lower than that, right, to get on the final platform. So you might as well put the conveyor belt in the ditch and just roll the ditch all the way over.
Yeah, fair.
That's not gonna work. They're gonna stack on each other. Actually, I'm wrong. Oh my god.
Perfect!
This is so dumb. Why does this always work?
Perfect!
How many does it want? 10 of them? Good
10
lord,
of them,
it's been
yes.
For a while. What the hell does it want these for? What even are these things?
They're chairs for our alien captors, I believe.
Why? Because they're, like, large?
Yes.
What? These are made out of rocks!
Alright, so block score, enormous. Cycle score, not so much. Footprint score, we still win. So, I can speed up the cycle score dramatically.
By not making 20 of them. I can't think of any faster way to do this, by the way.
Jesus.
Well, apparently a lot of people can think of a faster way to do it.
I think the faster way would have been what I was planning to do the first time, where I split a track of 6 of them a few different ways, rather than making effectively 2 splitters that need to fill up. But I'm perfectly happy with this. Performance review! Yeah, see, look, they're sitting in those chairs. They've been painted.
Oh yeah, they are!
Give me some bullshit. Intercourse Magazine.
Coziest cabins for wait, this is hilarious. What? 3 is a crowd pleaser. What is that thing at the bottom? Men's quarters. The colony suggests places to cuddle up. That is hilarious. Ah, there's nothing in the back for their barcode. There's a bunch of dark text at the top and the bottom. Oddest X.
Volume 6, number 9. Of course it is.
Holy shit. Get this out of my face.
Does that say eating out on a budget? Hold on. Eating out on a budget. Hottest triple Xmas toys. I regret that I can't get any closer to this thing. Entertaining for 3. awesome.
Great.
This is my most cherished possession. I will put it up here next to the armpits.
Nailed it.
Effortlessly, I might add.
Wow, you absolutely nailed that. See, that's what I was expecting to happen, but you absolutely just nailed it. Wow.
Sick. The method works.
Okay. I assume that's enough.
Yep, that's the end of stream. Holy moly, I got 4 puzzles done today?
Well, you got a lot more than one puzzle an hour then.
Yeah.
You think that's the last set of levels, by the way?
It certainly seems that way, unless some other manner of...
Unless a scroll bar pops out of the blue, like, menacingly.
I mean, it would fit right here in the UI.
Well, that would be the scroll bar for the sets of puzzles in each area.
Yeah, I suppose. Unless the sets of puzzles in each area are here. Yeah, I just,
No, but
like, I finished this, and it just, like... Everything else on this screen has beeped and just turned on instantaneously. I would love beyond anything the scroll bar to come in like the long dog from Undertale, where it just like
Yeah, that, but then, like, with Sephiroth's, like, theme, like, the intro to Sephiroth's theme, like, as it just slides in from the bottom.
Fanny, us, Now there's a scroll bar each shit. Oh my god. Wait, Clancy, do you not like menacing Latin chanting? Hi.
Did they not consider the possibility that no.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Well, sweet. That was a good stream. Thanks for your help, Oz.
I hope I made at least one or two of those significantly easier.
Yes, definitely for the sake of organizing my thoughts at the very worst. And certainly easier in the case of that last one. Jesus, the start of that was just, how do I get from point A to point B 6 times? Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, thanks everybody for being here. I've got some back-end shenanigans to take care of real fast. Saturday, there will not be an stream, at least on this channel, because I will be driving 8 hours to the east to begin my vacation. So deal with it. I won't be there.
Take that seriously.
I'll see you the week afterward, though. As for tomorrow, the premiere of Friday I'm in Love, which I had a different plan for when I conceptualized it, but I guess we're playing dating games.
What?
What were you expecting?
What did you think was going to happen?
When I originally,
What was the original plan?
When I originally conceived of Friday I'm in Love, it was going to be just like whatever game that we're really into at the time. But it occurred to me that that's already my stream. I don't play games I'm not interested in. And also, I don't want to do the thing where I monetize literally every game that I play. And I want to be able to just play some shit not on a show. So once I'd already put together the intro for Friday I'm in Love, we're trying to figure out, like, I don't know, what fits on the thing. And yeah, visual novels and romance games. So look forward to that. We're starting out. We're starting out with a short indie game called Drepanir Nocturne,
Oh, I think I've actually heard of that.
if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And then, depending on how much time that takes, we might move on to our first feature, which is Hatoful Boyfriend. So prepare for pigeons. And make it digits. Anyway, I need to move on. You fucking ready for birds? Great. Perfect, Dewey. That's either extremely good or bad news. I don't know which. I need to follow more people who are live on Thursday, because I have no one to pick from right now.
Oh, Astor's doing Metroid Prime Remaster.
Right. Right. Why did I never
Because
follow
that
Asder?
exists all of a sudden.
Why did I never follow Asder? Alright. Well, we'll do that. Pull a quote. Nope, we're not using that. We're not using that. We're using that one.
Oh, those tinglers. Or probable tinglers.
Yeah, alright. We're using that rather than either of the tinglers. Yeah. As said, see you tomorrow for Friday I'm in Love. And see you not Saturday, because I won't be in the state. Goodbye!
That.